Manga-Waido.
My name is Toru Ichimura. I run a ramen shop with a part-time worker, Yoshino-san. Welcome!
Welcome, two people. Would you like a seat at the counter? Yes. Then please have a seat.
Yes, what would you like? Wait, Yoriko?
Toru?
Yeah, it's been a while. Her name is Yoriko Kawai. We were classmates in high school.
Oh, wow, how nostalgic. This is Toru's shop, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Come to think of it, you said you wanted to start a fresh ramen shop at the class reunion.
Yeah, I started this place after my parents' company went bankrupt. Well, this kind of work where I can do as I please is more suited to my abilities than a stuffy job.
I see. You certainly seem to be enjoying yourself.
Actually, despite appearances, I was a wealthy young man as a child and attended a private high school for the children of the rich. Yoriko is also the daughter of the company president and is not only beautiful but also academically gifted. She was the art club president and won awards and was a sort of class Madonna. But you seem unusually down today. Here you go. Ramen and a bowl for your kid. And also this.
Fried rice? We didn't order that.
It's okay, it's okay. I always get free service for my classmates when they come to visit me.
Looks delicious.
Go ahead and eat as much as you like. Here, Yoriko, you can have some too.
This restaurant is a bit run down, but the food is exquisite.
Yoshino-san, you didn't have to say the run-down part.
I'm sorry, I can't lie. Here, before it gets cold. Thank you. Itadakimasu.
It's not just that she doesn't look well. There were faint dark circles under Yoriko's eyes. I decided to subtly ask about her situation. You got married and moved to Tokyo, right? Are you visiting your parents today?
Yeah, something like that.
You don't look well. Is something wrong? I mean, where's Yuichi? Aren't you two together? Yuichi is Yoriko's husband and a classmate from high school.
Yeah, it's a bit complicated. Mommy got in trouble with Grandpa and Grandma and they told her to leave.
What?
Hey, Anyo! What, Mom?
So you had to run this far away because of your in-laws?
My goodness, that's awful.
If it's okay with you, I'll listen.
If it's something you can't talk to Toru about, I'll listen. Thank you. Actually...
Yoriko was happy when she married Yuichi, but soon after that, her own parents passed away. And now it seems that Yuichi's family has taken over the company that her parents built up.
The in-laws wanted a male grandchild to carry on the family name, but we were unable to have a baby boy.
She has no family to go home to, no relatives to rely on. And she's constantly being berated by her father-in-law and mother-in-law. And her husband, Yuichi.
I think Yuichi's probably having an affair.
What? When she confronted Yuichi about it, he flew into a rage and threw things at her, so she ran out of the house to protect herself.
But when I got back, my parents' house was already sold off. I had nowhere to go. Poor thing. I acted on a whim and... I've caused this child trouble too. I'm a terrible mother, aren't I?
Why don't you live with us then?
What?
There's an empty room upstairs, so take your time and think about what you're gonna do from now on.
But that's a good idea. If you feel apprehensive about it, you can just help out for me. My back has been aching lately, so it would be great if I could get a couple more days off. So I can eat ramen again?
Yeah, Uncle will make you as much as you like.
Yay! The fried rice was also really delicious.
Thanks. Look, Ayano-chan is saying this.
Thank you so much. In times of trouble, we're all in this together. Yes.
From that day on, Yoriko started living upstairs and helped out with the housework in the shop. Yoriko was perfect at doing housework, and both the house and the shop were spotless. Wow, it's so clean!
Mom is really good at cleaning. I'm indebted to you, so I thought I'd help out in any way I can.
I appreciate it. I haven't had the time to clean up. Not only that, Yoriko, who used to be in the art club and good at drawing, made illustrations for the menu and posters for the shop. Wow, that's amazing! That's the work of a pro.
Seriously, it's a great poster. Oh no. But thank you. It's been years since I've been praised.
The regulars also gave the new menu a big thumbs up. Toru's wife is so good at drawing! No, Harada-san. She's not my wife. Hey, could you draw a poster for the festival too? Something that really stands out. Did you hear that?
I'd love to.
This poster was a big hit, and shops and restaurants asked Yoriko to draw posters for them too. So Yoriko gradually became relied on by the elderly people of the town. My daughter lives overseas and never comes home. When I see Yoriko-chan and your daughter, it feels like I'm seeing my daughter and granddaughter.
Thank you. But I'm sure you want to see your daughter and grandchildren too, right?
Of course. My daughter keeps telling me to use the internet, but I don't know how to use it at all.
The other day when his daughter came home, she invited him to go and buy a smartphone, but Harada-san refused.
I don't know anything about machines. Oh yeah, my daughter also left this note, but I don't know what it means.
This is an Instagram ID. Can I borrow it for a second?
Yoriko opens Instagram on her smartphone. Oh! It's my daughter and granddaughter! So you can see things like this on a smartphone?
Yes, so you can also view it on your computer or tablet.
Oh, I've got a spare tablet at home. Shall I leave it at the store? Please do! This led to a gathering of elderly people who wanted to keep in touch with their children and grandchildren who live far away. And the shop became like a computer class for the elderly.
Look, I made it too!
Oh, a Facebook account. You have 40 friends?
They're my classmates. Yoriko-chan has been really helpful in showing me how to do these things. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask me anytime.
In this way, Yoriko and her daughter gradually settled into the community.
Mom, Yuta wants to go crayfish fishing. That's nice. But I don't have any boots.
Then let's go shopping together. I've been wanting new sandals too.
Yay, shopping! Sorry to trouble you.
What are you talking about? More fun when everyone goes together. We went to the local shopping mall. It's also a place I used to visit a lot when I was a student, and it's a place with fond memories for me.
Wow, that crepe shop is still here. Let's buy some later. Yeah.
You still like sweets, don't you?
What?
You used to conquer all the sweet shots at the school festival, too.
You still remember that? Hey, were you and Mom a couple?
What?
Because you know a lot about Mom, and she seems happy when she talks about the old days with you.
No, that's not it.
That's right, Ayano. It's just that it's a little nostalgic. Huh. Well, I'll let you get away with it.
As she spent her time slowly in this way, Yoriko's face returned to its old, healthy, and cheerful appearance. People from the town gave Yoriko lots of vegetables and rice, and that must have been a source of energy for her, too. My daughter made this for you, Ayano-chan, and sent it to me.
It's so cute! Thanks, Grandpa! I'm sorry, Harada-san.
No, it's to thank you for teaching me how to use the internet.
I made this! Ta-da! Ah! It's Pompei-chan! You said you liked this, right? Here, it's a present. Thanks! I'll take good care of it! Thank you all for treating us kindly.
What are you being so formal about, Yoriko-chan?
That's right. You're like our daughter, Yoriko-chan. I love Grandpa and Grandma, and everyone here.
Oh, that makes me happy.
The people here are really warm and kind.
Right? I love this place.
I'd be so happy if I could live here forever.
Why don't you? Settle things with Yuichi and move in. There are cheap apartments, and if you want, you can even stay at my place.
That's right. It's a good idea. You've brought more customers since you come. You're like a beckoning cat.
That's right!
Oh, thank you, everyone.
But these peaceful days came to an abrupt end. It was 2 months after Yoriko arrived, and one day... Oh, I'm sorry, we're not open yet. What?! Oh, there you are, Yoriko.
No way. Yuichi.
Yoichi suddenly came to visit. Apparently, he used his money to find out where Yoriko was staying. What do you want now? Do you even realize what you did to Yoriko? What's it to you? Or could it be you two are having an affair?
Of course not. We're not like you.
I heard from Yoriko that your parents were mistreating her on a regular basis. Why didn't you protect her? Ugh. Leave the couple's affairs alone. How can I just keep quiet? If you don't straighten up your act, Yoriko will just suffer again. A righteous hero, eh? There are all sorts of things that happen in a marriage. You, who don't have a family of your own, can't possibly understand. A husband who can't protect his own wife isn't a husband at all! Fine, fine. Go ahead and say whatever you like. Yoriko, let's go home. Mom and Dad said they'll forgive you if you get down on your knees. Hurry up and get ready.
No way. I'm never going back.
As they were arguing, it was time for the shop to open, and Yoshino-san and the regular customers arrived. Oh, what's going on? This guy is Yoriko's husband, and he's telling her to come home. What? You're the one that did awful things to Yoriko, didn't you?
You're a worthless man who can't protect his wife and child. Get out of here.
Whoa, what? Yoriko is someone who's indispensable to this town. I won't let her go back to you.
Toru.
I'll call the police next time.
Yuichi, please don't come here again.
Go home! Go home! I'll be back again, so pack your things! Yuichi was probably overwhelmed by the constant stream of customers. He left after saying a parting insult.
What should I do? He said he'd be back. I can't keep causing trouble for the shop. Don't worry. We'll turn him away if he comes again.
That's right! We'll give him a real smack! Yoriko, you want to divorce Yuichi, right?
Yeah. I don't want to live with that man ever again.
Alright, leave it to me. I contacted a certain person that evening. Hey, Yuichi, it's been a while. Togo, it's been a while. I actually have a favor to ask you. Huh? From the sound of your voice, it doesn't sound like you want me to give a speech at your wedding, does it? You're perceptive as always. I can't give you a discount just because you're my friend, you know. So, what is it you want? 1 week later, as he had promised, Yoichi showed up again. However, this time he showed up after the shop had closed. He probably thought that the old people would not be there at this time of the day. Yoriko, I'm taking you back home today.
No, I'm not going.
As long as I give birth to a boy, my mom and dad will be in a good mood. So why don't we go home and make a baby? You really are the worst.
If you want a boy, why don't you have your lover have the baby?
What?
I know you're having an affair. I'm never going back to a cheating man like you.
Cheating? You have proof of something?
Well,
You don't, do you? How can you act so smug when you don't have it? Yoriko was watched by her parents-in-law and couldn't leave the house for any other reason other than shopping. There was no way she could gather evidence. Just when I thought of giving that lowlife a smack on the face. Oh, are you busy? What? Are you a Yakuza? Togo, we've been waiting for you. Sorry I'm late. I got everything you wanted. Then you're not late at all. This guy is a handyman named Amagi Togo. He also works as a detective, and I actually asked him to do something for me the other day. So, could you give me some evidence that would lead to a divorce? Evidence? Do you have any idea what Yuichi's been up to? Yoriko says he's having an affair, but she doesn't know who it is. Alright, so you want me to find out who he's having an affair with? I'll look into it. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Yuichi goes pale as Togo unfolds the various pieces of evidence. I was surprised as well when I saw the evidence. But it turns out that Yuichi's lover was the wife of the president of a business partner.
I can't believe it. It was the wife of the president of the Sukato company. Do you know what will happen to the future business dealings if this gets out?
No, this is a fabrication! You're gonna question my work? If he doesn't admit it, how about you make him understand with your fist, Toru? You're strong enough to beat me, after all. What? Toru beat a Yakuza? I'm not a Yakuza anymore. I'm a handyman. Actually, I've been doing karate since I was a student. And after I defeated Togo, who was a delinquent at the time in a duel I was forced into, we've been best friends ever since. If I beat him up here, I'll get caught. How about taking this to the husband of your lover? Good idea! Let's have the president of the Sukato company decide whether it's a forgery or not. Wait! Stop! I'll pay the alimony, so just keep it quiet! Really? I promise!
Will you also sign the divorce papers?
Yes! And split the assets fairly, alright? I should tell you, we also have a brilliant lawyer with connections in all kinds of circles. Alright! I'll accept all of your terms! So please, don't tell anyone! As I thought, this would be a huge blow to the company when it comes to light. Yuichi accepted the terms and signed the written agreement, despite being overcome with frustration. After confirming the various bank transfers, Yoriko submitted the divorce papers after coming to an agreement that Yoriko would have custody of Ayano-chan. She was finally able to part ways with Yuichi.
It's all thanks to you, Toru.
No, I just called in a skilled detective.
You're not his wife anymore, right, Mom? Yeah. That means you can meet Toru's wife. When are you gonna marry Mom?
What? Well, I have to consider Yoriko's feelings.
Toru, a man needs guts. Toru, Ayano-chan is right.
Show some guts! What? Yoshino-san and Harada-san? Since when were you here? I won't be able to leave this world until I see Toru and Yoriko together.
Poor Harada-san.
Hey! Oh, man!
Go for it, Toru!
I'm sorry about the situation, but I do indeed like you, Yoriko.
Yeah.
So, will you go out with me?
Yes. Yay! Good for you, Ayano-chan.
Congratulations, Ayano-chan!
Please be good to them.
I was the one who confessed, you know. After that, Yoriko's ex-husband Yuichi, as a result of secretly sending the company evidence of embezzlement involving the whole family that Togo had obtained while investigating the affair, the whole family was dismissed from their positions as executives and ended up being sued. Even the in-laws who mistreated Yoriko have been punished. God is not a bad thing after all. And as for us,
Hey, Toru, it's been a year since you started going out with Mom, right? Are you gonna propose yet?
Ayano-chan, as always, you're really enthusiastic.
But you know, Toru, momentum is important. Besides, Mom said she was ready anytime.
What?
Hey, Ayano! Oh, sorry, was that a secret?
After that, we got married and went on to build a happy family. From now on, I'll have to work hard as the shopkeeper, as a husband, and as a father. I'm Junoda. I work as a salesman for an interior furniture company. Thank you for visiting, sir. Hope to see you again. Oh boy. Oh, look again. Hey, Oda, you let another one go, huh? Huh? Yeah, what can I say, sir? This is my immediate boss, Mr. Sakai. He's also the top salesman here. Man, you've been here for 5 years and you don't have one regular customer. What the hell are you gonna do? You can't keep going like this. Yeah, I know. What shall I do? You don't have enough persuasion. You gotta sway the customer. You've got enough knowledge of all the products we carry. Try having more confidence and make your pitch. Just overhype what you're selling just a bit. That usually helps. I've already managed 5 big accounts this past month. Yeah, right. That's wonderful. Well, looking that gloomy, and no one's gonna buy from you, and no girl will go out with you, man. Yes, well... Oh, man. I gotta do something. I guess Mr. Sakai's right. I suppose I should have more confidence. Maybe then my sales will increase. But no matter how hard I tried, my sales never increased. I wasn't able to get one single sale this whole month. Then one day... Pardon me, sir? Matchmaking? You mean like meet a girl, get married? Yes, that's right. It seems the person that wants to meet is serious about getting married. If things worked out, that is. The president of our company, Mr. Yanagi, handed me a folder with a photo inside. Isn't this the woman from Shiramatsu Design Company? That's right. This is the president's daughter, Sarah Shiramatsu. The woman was the daughter of a major client, the president of a well-known interior design firm. But I had no business dealing with them and never talked to her before. The president and her daughter were here last week to review the new furniture that arrived. Apparently, she saw you in the showroom and wanted to meet you, and so this matchmaking was suggested. Are you serious? It must be some kind of mistake. Who would choose this guy? I can understand her picking me. Yeah, I was a little confused and made sure, but it seems she was interested in Oda and not you. So, what do you say? Could you at least meet her? We turn it down and it may cause a rift. We don't want that. Yeah, right. Okay, I guess so. Alright then. Just make sure you don't screw up and anger her or anything. No way that she would want to meet you! She's the daughter of Shiramatsu Design, for God's sake! Bet it's some kind of prank! Someone's putting on you, man! Yeah, right. I wonder if I did something I don't recall. Yeah, well, if it is a prank, just laugh it off, alright? Don't get all upset and anger them, you got that? We got a big account with them! You screw up and you'll get fired on the spot! Yeah, right. Okay. The following week, I went to the meeting spot, but got there way too early because I was so tight. Man, Way too early. Better pass the time somewhere. As I was walking around trying to figure out what to do.
Will you please stop it? Get away from me!
Huh? Wonder what's going on over there.
I said, leave me alone!
You had fun, babe! You thanked me! Come on! She sure doesn't look happy. What's that thug want with her? I have a real bad habit towards stuff like this. When I see this kind of stuff, I can't ignore it. Excuse me, guys. Who the hell are you, buddy? What are you, friend of his? No. I'm not. I don't know her. Then get the hell out of here, punk! Would you please just let her go? You can see she doesn't want to go with you. Shut the hell up! This doesn't concern you! It concerns me now. I won't leave unless you let her be. Oh, yeah? You want to get hurt then, is that it? Ah! Ugh! You little punk! Now's your chance, lady! Take off!
Thanks, but I just called the police. They're on the way.
Damn you!
The police station is right around the corner, so they'll be here anytime now.
Damn you! We were just having some fun! Let's get out of here, dude! Yeah, right! Luckily, those guys took off. Ooh, that was kind of scary. You okay, miss?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for helping me out.
Oh, no. Thanks for calling the cops right away. Saved both our skins.
Don't mention it.
Is there something...
You haven't changed one bit.
Not sure what you mean. Do I know you?
You don't notice? I mean, did you look at that matchmaking photo closely?
Why do you even know about that?
I'm Sarah, the one you're supposed to have a matchmaking meeting with.
Wait! What? I am so sorry. I had no idea you were Miss Shiramatsu. I had no idea it was you. It looks so different.
Would you please stop with the Miss Shiramatsu? Just call me Sarah.
Yeah, right. Sarah.
Hey, I want to thank you again for helping me out today.
Please, I didn't do much.
So, this is the second time you've helped me, huh?
You keep saying... I mean, have we met before?
Wow, I can't believe it. You really don't remember, do you?
Yeah, well... What can I say?
Remember back in California? You met that wild woman while backpacking?
Huh? Back in California? I finally remembered what she was talking about. Wait, you mean to say that you're that woman from... when I was backpacking?
So you finally remember!
When I was a kid, I lived in LA because my father worked there for several years. I remember back when I was in high school there, I guess I was about 16 at the time, I helped this female backpacker. She was being accosted by some hoodlums. I was just a scared kid and I wasn't able to do much, but I guess I was lucky that day. Wow, that's such a coincidence! You, Sarah? You were the backpacker I helped in LA?
Yeah, I was so surprised to see you standing there in the furniture showroom.
Back in her teens, Sarah was what you'd call a bad girl. Always getting into trouble. Never listening to her father's demands. During this turbulent teen years, she got into an accident on her motorcycle and was injured. Well, after that, she quit her rebellious ways, and in order to rethink her life, she journeyed on a backpacking trip across California. That was when she was in LA and was confronted by those hooligans. And that's when I saved her. Now, she plans to take over her father's business someday and currently accompanies her father on various business meetings.
I never forgot you after that. You were always on my mind. You saved me back then, just like you did today. Going up against all odds, it was impressive what you did.
No, please. I was scared out of my wits, to be honest. I must have looked like a total wimp. I've been going to the dojo regularly, but don't seem to get any better.
Are you crazy? You're no wimp. You saved me from those hooligans. I have to say, after what you did today, my affection of you has grown twofold.
Huh? Really?
We can just be friends at first, but what do you say we meet? I mean, date every now and again. What do you say?
With her being so straightforward and happy about it, I found myself saying, yeah, sure. If you're okay with me, I'd love to see you again. After that day, we met often and went out to all kinds of different places.
Whoa, this is amazing. Try it.
Yeah, okay. Seta-san. Sure is delicious.
Please, just Sarah is fine. We're old friends.
Yeah, right. Got it. Sarah.
Okay, where do we go next? Want to try the roller coaster?
Huh? I'm not sure I'm quite ready for that.
If you continue to be that way, we'll never have any fun. No contemplating stuff like this. You take action right away.
But I really can't. I've always been unsocial, but with Sarah, I started going to all sorts of places. Amusement parks, concerts, various cool restaurants. I was totally captivated with it all. It didn't take long before I was totally enamored by her charm and active lifestyle. I'm never gonna have an opportunity like this for the rest of my life. It's like a miracle. I mustered up my courage and confronted her directly and spilled my feelings out to her. As a result,
I was wondering when you were gonna say that.
she smiled and accepted me without question. It was as if she was waiting for this very moment. But as we went to see her father, as expected, he was not all that happy.
No! I will not give you my blessing!
Huh? Seriously, Dad? You gave me permission to have the matchmaking meet, and now you back down? Seriously?
Yeah, well, you were so in my face with all that I reluctantly gave you permission. I didn't think you were serious about the guy.
Huh? Come on, Dad. You think I was just joking or what?
I mean, you could have anybody, and you picked this whimmy little guy? I asked Mr. Yanagi about him, and his sales record is abysmal! He hasn't made a major sale since joining the company, for God's sake!
Yes, well, you're right, sir. I suppose that's true, but...
I fell in love with him. He's kind and considerate. I don't care about his sales record or how much he makes. None of that concerns me.
Wake up, Sarah! You really expect a father to allow his precious daughter to marry a hopeless non-entity like this guy?
It seems Sarah's father purposely gave her permission to meet me, hoping that once she saw me and realized that I was an insignificant lightweight that I was, that she would forget the whole thing. That day was a dismal failure.
When I was a kid, I hated that part of my dad. The stubbornness was what made me so rebellious in my teens. He hasn't changed a bit. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, well, your dad's right. He's just worried because I'm a no-hoper. I don't blame him.
No hoper? Seriously? I think you're wrong. I think my dad's just a stubborn old fool is all. I'll convince him no matter what. If I can't, well, I'll just run away with you.
Okay, Sarah. If it means that much to you, I'll get my sales records up. Ben'll have to accept me, and he'll give his blessing. I'm gonna do my best. For you! Maybe I shouldn't have said that. How the hell am I gonna increase my sales?
Hey, Yoda! What's with the doom and gloom on your face?
Oh, hi, Mr. Nezu. Yeah, well, actually, this is Mr. Nezu. He's a regular at the dojo I go to every night. He's always concerned about me and goes out of his way to ask whenever I seem trouble.
So, Sarah's father thinks you're a hopeless non-achiever, is that it?
Yes, that's right. My sales performance is pretty bad, so I really don't blame him for feeling that way toward me.
But according to you, Sarah has no intention of giving up, right?
Yes, that's right! She'd do anything for me!
Well then, Mr. Oda, this may be the time to show your inner strength.
My inner strength, sir?
Yes, that's right. I recall you telling me about all the experience you had with your father while living overseas.
Yes, right. I did tell you about that, didn't I?
And I remember you telling me how you were bullied in school, and that was why you lost confidence in yourself and started to hide your feelings.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe it's time to forget the past. I'm sure you're ready to do just that, Mr. Oda. With the training here at the dojo and the years working at the company, you've had ample experience. It's time to stand up, son.
Yes, you're right. That's the only option I have in order to convince Sarah's father.
There are times in life when you have to make that one important decision. That time is now, son. Do it for the woman you love.
Yes, sir. I will! I took Mr. Nezu's words seriously and went into action right away. I put in a request to be a buyer rather than in sales. Both Mr. Sakai and Mr. Yanagi were shocked by my decision.
Are you serious, man? You do realize that the purchasing department is hard work, right? That whole section is made of experienced staffers.
Yes, sir. I realize that completely. I know it's hard work.
So, you're serious about this, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then go for it, Oda. Good luck. Well, try it out, man. If you can't hack it, you can come back here and work for me.
It was during the last quarter, and there were various section transfers during this time, and I was able to get a position in the purchasing department. Okay, I'm gonna give it my best. I focused completely on work, working overtime and even on weekends to succeed. I was well aware of the current trend and was able to contract and purchase from numerous overseas entities. I traveled overseas and negotiated deals for foreign furniture suppliers. As a result of my hard work, I was able to conclude a contract with a popular furniture maker in Europe.
Whoa, Oda, you really did it!
Yes, I heard that the president of the company is a pretty finicky guy. It's a miracle you got him to agree to these prices.
Thank you so much, sir. Actually, my father was a buyer too. I used to fly all over the place with my dad and would sometimes accompany him on his overseas deals. I experienced a lot back in the day. I wasn't too good with sales and the traditional Japanese ways of doing business. I was used to being with my dad and dealing with foreign clients and was comfortable working in a different cultural environment. One thing I learned from my dad was the skill for negotiating in this different cultural setting.
So the reason why you were in LA was because of your dad's work, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
But you knew you had such skill and expertise. Why'd you wait so long to use it properly?
Well, because when I was 19 or so, I came back to Japan, and after living for a period of time overseas, I had this unusual fashion sense. But that fashion taste was not accepted in my college. Most just thought it was weird. So I was shunned as some geek. Long story short, I didn't make many friends. Ever since then, I was conscious of how people viewed me. After years of living in LA, my Japanese sounded kind of weird too. And gradually, I found myself shunning people, became unsociable. I tried not to attract attention as much as possible.
I had no idea. But you know what, Jin? I love how you dress. It's so cool.
Thanks so much, Sarah. I appreciate it. After making various connections overseas, I was able to conclude many more contracts after that. I was even awarded for my hard work. One furniture purchase I made turned out to be the one of a kind. the first such furniture in Japan. This drew considerable media attention, which in turn increased sales. I was only in the purchasing department for 1 year when I received the Employee of the Year award. With results like this, I'm sure Sarah's father will reconsider our marriage. I was pretty confident that things would go well when, one day, Sarah's dad asked to meet. I have to make my case to him today and make him understand the situation now. Things had changed in the past year. My nervous meter was sky high. I was more anxious than I get during a high-level negotiation. But when I entered Sarah's house...
Please forgive me for how I treated you before.
But sir, there's no need to...
I'm very sorry for my disparaging remarks towards you. I feel very bad about that. Please forgive me. I had no idea you were so talented. I pegged you all wrong, June. I can call you June, right?
That's right, Dad. You should have seen him for what he truly was from the start.
I didn't mind at all, sir. I don't blame you for trying to protect your daughter.
Yeah, Sarah's right. I should have known. My judgment has become uncertain as of late. Anyways, June, I hope you'll make my daughter happy. That's all I can ask.
Does that mean...
Do I have to spell it out for you? You get the picture, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, sir. I'll make her happy, sir. Now that her father gave us his blessing, I worked my butt off and prepared for our wedding. I traveled overseas on countless business trips as the months went by. Okay, at this rate, I'll be able to buy her a diamond ring by the end of the year. As I was contemplating all this at work one day...
Hey, Yoda. What's up, man?
Mr. Sakai had apparently been transferred to our section. That day...
Yeah, well, the pay is way better over here, and you get to travel overseas. What better department is there, huh? I used to think that the purchasing department and all this buyer stuff was pretty difficult. But seeing that you're doing it just fine, I figured I could do it too. So here I am.
Yeah, right. It wasn't as easy as he says, and I was worried how this would all turn out when...
Huh? Wait! Hold it a second! This isn't right!
Well, it seems Mr. Sakai didn't have the language ability or the negotiating skill to retain any type of meaningful contract and was at the bottom of the clients. After 3 months, he failed to make any leeway and in the end started taking his frustration out on me.
Hey, Oda! I want you to transfer some of your accounts over to me. That's the least you could do for all I did for you in the previous section.
Sorry, can't help you there. I've decided not to do such things anymore. Yes, when I was in the other section under Mr. Sakai, I was intimidated into giving him a portion of my sales. That's why I never showed much progress in sales. He was pretty aggressive and, well, I got scared and I was also worried I'd be shunned by the others if I didn't comply. So I always did what he asked. But I never wanted to return to the guy I used to be, a scared little wimp.
Have you forgotten that I taught you all you know?
I think I repaid you enough back in sales when I gave you all those accounts.
Are you serious? You know what this means, right?
Anyways, I have no intention of helping you. After that little spat, Mr. Sakai started to play petty games. He'd purposely misplace documents that were on my desk, or I'd get a call and he would not relay the information or spread negative rumors about me to the boss. Trivial stuff like that. To be honest, I was really disappointed. I once respected the guy. But I mustn't lose focus. I have my own life. No! There's Sarah too! I had to stick to my guns! I gathered evidence of his malfeasance and submitted a report to upper management.
You little snitch! You're gonna regret submitting that report, buddy! Mr. Sakai, that's no way for a grown man to act! It's disgraceful. Just pack your things and get out of here! Yeah!
My former boss was transferred to another section. I don't know if he was just frustrated or wanted revenge or something, but he embezzled money from the company and was subsequently fired. I don't know why he didn't just stay in sales and did what he always did. None of this would have happened. Just one little wrong decision and your life changes forever, huh? I better be careful with my own decisions going forward. After a while, Sarah and I got married.
Never thought I would marry the first guy I fell for.
Huh? I was the first?
Didn't I tell you? There was never anyone I was serious about.
Really? I guess that's good to hear. Makes me kinda happy though.
Yeah, me too. Look forward to a long life with you, Jin. Don't you go cheating on me.
I wouldn't dare! I had no confidence in myself before I met Sarah. She changed all that. She's a very precious person to me. My name is Yuta Makabe. I'm 16 years old and have just started high school. My father disappeared when I was in first grade and I was raised by my mother. My mother works hard from morning to night to earn money, but we can barely afford 3 meals a day, with just one pastry bun for breakfast and just a little rice and side dishes for lunch and dinner. Because of this, I was always hungry. One day, on my way home from school, I happened upon a convenience store that was getting rid of unsold bento boxes. Wow, that looks delicious. As soon as I saw the bento, which must be filled with deep fried food and meat, my stomach started rumbling. Well,
That uniform. Are you a student at A high school? Do you want to eat this bento?
I couldn't help but nod my head in agreement.
You're awfully short and skinny for a high school student. Judging by the way you look, you don't eat much, do you?
Yes.
If that's the case, just a minute.
The shop assistant went back inside and brought out the warmed bento, as if he were going to eat it himself.
There, sit down. You can't eat while standing up, can you?
Thank you!
Go on, eat up. You're a high school student. You should eat a lot. We throw away our leftover bento at around this time every day, so if you want to, you can come and eat it.
Is that okay? That would be very helpful. And so I started going to the convenience store after school to get the discarded bento. The clerk was the manager of the store, and his name was Ishida-san.
So you can't eat enough with just your mom's income? You're still in high school, but you're a hard worker.
Ishida-san, are you sure it's okay for me to eat your bentos? What if they find out and you get fired?
I'm just a hired manager, and this convenience store is owned by the franchise owner, Ikushima Industries. The owner leaves everything to others and has no interest in the actual store, so it's fine, it's fine.
Ikushima Industries was a well-known company that was known by everyone in the local area.
Oh, by the way, the daughter of Ikushima Corporation goes to the same high school as you, Yuta, right?
What? Yes, we're in the same class. Ikushima Yoko. Yes, the daughter of the president of Ikushima Industries is actually my classmate. She was brilliant and beautiful. She was the kind of person who was above me and out of my reach.
Isn't she really pretty? Since she's in your class, maybe we'll get together with her one day.
No way. She wouldn't even talk to me. We haven't even spoken before.
That's a dreamless dream. Show some guts!
Huh?
Oh, it's time to go back to work. If you can't finish your bento, just throw it in the trash.
Thank you as always.
Yeah.
After finishing my lunch, I took the container and approached the trash can. At that moment...
Hey, isn't that our high school uniform?
What? When I looked back, there was Yoko Ikushima herself standing there.
Oh, it's Yumakabe. What are you doing here?
Why are you here, Ikushima-san?
This is the store my parents run. So, what were you doing? No way. Were you getting some extra bentos from our place?
Uh,
I can't believe you have to have leftovers. Being poor must be hard.
I was annoyed by her words for a moment, but from her pensive expression, it seemed that she wasn't making fun of me, but was actually sympathizing with me. Actually, I sometimes get leftover bento from the manager.
Huh. Oh, by the way, if you're that hungry, why don't you start eating my lunch tomorrow?
What? The next day?
Here.
Oh! Is that okay?
By all means. I was having trouble with all the foods I don't like. I'll be coming here every day from now on. So, would you mind eating my lunch?
No problem! And so began the strange days of me, Ikishima-san, and Ishida-san. I received discarded bento boxes from Ishida-san, and I got leftovers from Ikishima-san. While I was finishing off the 2 bentos, I gradually started to talk to Ikishima-san as well. But I'm jealous. I bet you never have to worry about food like me.
Not really. At home, I'm surrounded by a domineering father and a nagging mother, and I feel suffocated every day. My father's company is in the apparel business, and my mother wants me to become a model.
I think you could be a model.
It's not that easy. I have no days off at all, with lessons and auditions every day. There are strict weight restrictions, and I'm also very restricted in what I can eat. On the other hand, if I don't eat, they'll say things like, "Your nutritional balance is poor," and get really angry if I leave even a little food behind.
Huh.
I'm not very good at studying either. My mother told me clearly that she didn't want me if I couldn't become a model.
How cruel.
In the end, to those people, I'm just an accessory to decorate themselves with. If you don't become someone that people envy, then your accessories are worthless.
When I heard about her family situation, I was speechless. Our situations are different, but it's the same as me. I wanted to somehow cheer her up. Let's get out of here!
What?
I've had enough of this poor life. The 2 of us will work hard and get out of this life as soon as possible. I want to be able to do the things I like as much as I like. Wait, did I say something strange?
No. You're right. Okay, let's make a promise. Let's work hard and get out of this lifestyle.
She held out her little pinky to me. I awkwardly shook it with her. Ever since I became friends with Ikishima-san, good fortune has come my way. My mother's hard work has been recognized at work, and she's been promoted. Furthermore, while our high school basically prohibits part-time work, the application for permission to work part-time that I submitted soon after entering the school was accepted without a hitch, and I was able to work part-time. I got my mother's permission and started working at a fast food restaurant about 3 days a week. Being able to earn money that I can spend as I please. It was the first time in my life that I had experienced something like that, and I became hooked on the joy of working part-time. And changes were also starting to show in Yoko's attitude. Perhaps because she made the promise with me, she seemed to be taking on a challenge of her own.
Hey!
Wait, was it today your lesson?
I had a fight with my mother and skipped my lesson.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I was finally able to say what I wanted to say, and to be honest, it felt good. Even in my cramped parents' house, I finally felt like I could breathe. I guess that's how uncomfortable it was to be at home.
I see. Well, in that case, I'm glad for the time being.
Yeah, I've come to realize that I don't have to do what my parents tell me to do, and that I can do what I like. This is the first time I felt like this. It's all thanks to you, Yuta.
I didn't do anything. It was something you decided to do yourself, and it's proof that you've become stronger, right?
Even so, thanks.
The things we talked about gradually changed from complaining about our lives to things like popular TV shows, hobbies we'd like to try when we grow up, and jobs we'd like to do. The things we found enjoyable gradually increased. It seems that Yoko is also fighting with her mother and gradually gaining her freedom. Before long, we weren't just talking in convenience stores, but we were also studying together at the library, going shopping. We even started doing things that felt a little like a date. I thought to myself that as things continued like this, our lives would improve and we would become more free. I was daydreaming about such things. But my naive dream didn't last long. I didn't have any part-time work that day, so I ate lunch at the convenience store with Yoko as usual. When I got home, I saw my mother's shoes at the front door. Huh? Mom, you're home really early today. I called out to her as I went upstairs and found my mother slumped in the living room.
Yuta, Grandma.
It seems that my mother's grandmother, who lives in the countryside, has collapsed. She has been saved, but she's still in a dangerous condition. Even if she recovers, she will still need nursing care. The only relatives she can rely on are me and my mother. In that case, there were no options left for my mother and I.
What? Moving? Next week? That's so soon.
Yeah. My grandmother in Okinawa had a stroke. Her condition isn't good and she needs nursing care.
I see. I guess there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss you.
Sorry.
It's not something Yuta should be apologizing for.
But I'm sorry. I'm also going to miss you.
But I won't give up. You gave me a push and I won't let it go to waste. I'll definitely get out of this life.
Yoko.
So, Yuta, you have to work hard too.
Yeah.
Yuta, thank you. I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you too, Yoko. I was sad and the separation was painful. When I thought about the promises I had made to Yoko and the words of encouragement she had given me, I felt like I could somehow manage. My mother and I decided to leave the house that weekend. 15 years passed since then. I got a job at the local sewing factory where I worked after I moved. I worked hard and steadily got promoted. Things haven't changed that much. And today's the day I visit the company that has just joined our group. The location is, strangely enough, the same hometown I spent my high school years in. Finishing the inspection earlier than planned, I suddenly decide to visit that convenience store. It's been 15 years, so maybe it's been torn down. However, the convenience store was still there, unchanged from before. I went into the store, overcome with emotion. Ishida-san! Could it be you, Yuta? Yes! I never thought I'd see you again, Ishida-san! It's been a while! How have you been? It seems that the staff had some spare time, so we met up at the terrace seats and updated each other. Ishida-san, you're still running the convenience store? Yeah, but the management company has changed and I'm actually running it now. What? You mean Ishida-san is the president? Well, sort of. That's amazing! So what about Ikishima Industries? Oh, Ikishima Industries sold their convenience store business. They went bankrupt after that. What? I heard that the president's new business venture failed miserably and he ran up a huge debt. The president disappeared and his wife and daughter had gone to stay with relatives. Oh no! It seems that the plan to make his daughter a model, which his wife had been promoting, also fell through. But his daughter didn't want to be a model, did she? That's what I heard. I think it all worked out in the end. And after that, the young lady really found the job she wanted to do. Fashion design. She's now working at a small design firm. I see. I managed to get the name of the design company from Ishida-san and rushed back to the office to contact said design company. I made an appointment and headed to the meeting.
Thank you for waiting. I am Ikushima, your contact person. What? Makabe?
It's been a while, Ikishima-san. 15 years? Yoko had lost all trace of her high school self. Her external beauty was still the same, but her skin was pale and she'd become even thinner than before.
A lot has happened since then, but I've always wanted to do fashion design. I studied on my own and finally managed to get a job at a design firm. But recently the president changed and it's been terrible.
What do you mean?
I was even subjected to sexual harassment, and when I firmly refused, I was forced to work overtime every day. It was just awful. So, what about you, Yuta?
I joined a sewing factory at my new place. I worked my way up from the bottom and now I'm the vice president.
Oh, that's amazing. You've made quite a difference. You can laugh at me, you know?
Of course not.
So, what are we meeting today to discuss?
I take the documents I brought out of my bag. Several thick booklets pile up on the desk. Yoko's eyes widen as she looks at them.
What? New brand launch plan.
That's right. The reason I came to do this inspection was to acquire a small local fashion brand and launch it as a new brand. If this plan succeeds, I will be appointed as the next president. And the designer in charge of the brand had not yet been decided. That's right, but we're short on designers. We're in the middle of looking for one right now.
What does that have to do with me?
That design sketch on the wall? I'm sure it was made by you, right? There's your name on it.
Yeah, but...
Isn't that the work that won the grand prize at this year's contest? As a skilled designer, I'd like to use your abilities here. Yoko still seemed unsure even after I had made my decision clear. Yoko, didn't we promise each other then that we would work hard and escape our difficult lives? Can you let me help you fulfill that promise?
But...
I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but I'm not saying this just because of my personal feelings. I'm asking you because I think your eye for design is solid. It's also a matter of luck. If I think your skills are lacking, I'll cut you without mercy. What do you think?
if that's the case, I'd be happy to take on the job.
Really?
Yes, thank you.
A few years later, the new brand with Yoriko as the lead designer was a huge success, just as I predicted. The t-shirts she designed were picked up by fashion influencers and became an instant hit. The brand, while small in scale, has established a solid position as a high-quality brand. Now, Yoriko is working hard as the top designer in our company's apparel department. I have also been appointed president. I've been able to repay my mother. If I were to tell my impoverished, hungry self about my current situation, I'm sure he wouldn't believe it. Oh, by the way, what happened to that design office where Yoriko used to work? The one-man president was accused of sexual harassment and excessive overtime by other employees. His reputation in the industry fell to the ground, and he went bankrupt after being sued for sexual harassment and excessive overtime by other employees. Now, I realize that a company can't continue if it doesn't take care of the employees who work for it.
Thank you for that time. Thank you for that time. I'm having so much fun at work right now, there's nothing I can do. I'm really glad I accepted your invitation.
If you say that, why don't you accept my invitation again?
What?
I'm offering you to become my partner for life.
You've become so cheeky, Yuta.
It's all thanks to you, so what's your answer?
How could I possibly refuse such a gracious offer?
From now on, I'm going to keep running. Not just for work, but also to keep fulfilling the promise I made with Yoriko that day.